Hey folks, MKSilverSax here doing a live stream in VR yet again. But today we're actually in, well, we're in PCVR, but I'm actually using my Quest 2 because one of my base stations for the Index actually broke and I had to go get that RMA'd. So I guess we'll, pick up from that couple streams down the road. Luckily, Valve was kind to me, and despite the fact that my entire Valve Index headset setup is out of warranty, they said, hey, you know what? For good faith, we're just going to go ahead and replace the base station for free. So if any of you have the Index set up and you have the base stations and you happen to see a red blinking light, well, that means that there's some sort of mechanical issue with the base station, and there's not really much you can do by yourself to fix it, except for replacing it. So today we're linked into my PC with my Quest, so I'm still playing via PCVR, and honestly, it looks really good. Outside of the field of view being maybe a tiny bit narrower than the Index. And I do happen to like the Index's displays a little bit more, but I mean, this, honestly, if you weren't really thinking about it, this looks just as good. So, all right, so we're in Zero Caliber VR, the PC VR version, not Zero Caliber Reloaded, which is the Quest 2 version. And I picked this game up about half a year ago. Didn't really start playing it until about October. But once I started really playing it, man, this is a fun game. I strongly suggest you guys check it out. There are some quirks. There are some, on and off, there have been some things that have been kind of annoying with updates, specifically getting them to update the game. I know that that's kind of ticked off the community as a whole. I don't really care either way, because I have other games that I like to play, if I have the time to play games. But the new update has added quite a bit. So since this is our first time taking a look at it through my channel, I'm just going to kind of show you what it's about. So this is the gun range / the armory, so to speak. And you'll notice that there's just a lot of stuff to pick from. I've been able to, get my character up to rank 67, which is actually pretty high level. So I've essentially unlocked all the guns. I haven't unlocked all the skin variants of the guns, but they work really well. And although it's not, some of the guns I wouldn't say are as in-depth as, like, I don't know, After the Fall, quite a few of them are. And the one thing that I really kind of got annoyed with on the last update is some of the guns have folding stocks, and you were able to, like, grip the back of the stock and fold it in and tuck it away. And they've kind of gotten rid of the folding stock. I guess it doesn't really matter, because I guess you do kind of prop the stock against you when you shoot, but I don't know. Anyway, they got rid of that feature, but for the most part, things look really nice. You get your different sights. Oddly enough, on this game, the screen that I'm sharing with you is showing my left eye. I'm right-handed, and I usually aim with my right eye, so this is me looking through the scope, so you guys, see the side of the gun. So I'm going to try to do my best during live stream to look, to aim with my left eye, so you guys can kind of see, what I'm seeing. So anyway, the biggest positive to this game is gun customization. I mean, you have rows of things here, and it's fun. I mean, you could even, you know, take a sniper and go, okay, well, what do I want to do with it? Let's add a bipod. You know, slap the bipod on. Let's take a sniper scope, slap the sniper scope on, and go to the range and have some fun. So unlike some games, this one has unlimited ammo, and you could actually, you just pull it out of your belt. That is the word I was looking for, your belt. So yeah, not really wildly placed, but you could change your zoom level. Manual bolting, all that good stuff with this. So let's get into an introduction of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the solo operations. So this is kind of the main menu, so to speak. Oh, I can't do the air quote things. I'm using the motion controllers on Quest. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the tutorial stuff. Just so you know how to, how the game starts. It does start off kind of slowly. Some of you might think, oh man, this is really boring. But once you get into the levels, it's fun. There are, I don't know. I guess you could say there are a lot of levels, but there kind of aren't. It depends. Like, I have favorites, and then I have ones where I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily want to replay that too many times. Like No Man's Land is. That's a tough one. It's good, but it's far from my favorite. But let's go ahead and kind of start at the beginning. I'm going to keep friendly AI on, and on the difficulty level, we're going to stick with hardened. We're going to go to training, arrival. So here we go. Sure. Okay, fine. Ah. Yeah, hold on a second. There we go. That's probably a little better. I had to adjust my my volume levels. Don't know what these guys are shooting at, other than the rock over there. So we're just gonna get away from that noise, which basically that's all that is just a bunch of noise. Yes, I get it. Use thumbstick to turn. Yes. So this first mission is basically just getting you acclimated to the controls. So Dahlia, she's one of the feeling sick. No, I don't want to do that. Open. Yeah, I see the settings menu. It's great. It's right there. Controls menu. Okay, got it. Select the orientation. No, I got it. Controller orient head. Thank you. We're gonna close. Back. Close. Thank you. All right. So the unfortunate thing is, if you do replay this level, it is kind of annoying. Take a look. All right. Yep, jump, duck, crouch and cover. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. You know, on the Quest version of the game, there's like, there are obstacles right there. So I'm wondering if They forgot to put that in this version. No, I'm okay. I don't need to turn on comfort mode. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm going to have to watch what I'm doing here because I have my ceiling fan on. Have you ever wondered what it would look like for a VR streamer to put their hands a little too high while their ceiling fan is on? I'll tell you one thing, being the streamer, it doesn't feel nice. Believe it or not, this is actually pretty easy with the grip buttons on the joystick, or on the things itself. Like, yeah, obviously you can see that I'm using the Quest 2's motion controllers. Man, those are some chunky beasts down there. Probably got fattened up by a bunch of recruits. All right. The cool thing about this game is you could pretty much grab onto like anything and everything. Like even the wall right here, you can grab onto it. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a specified surface, which is kind of nice. Again, I'm still having to be very cautious about my ceiling fan, so I may actually kind of duck here in real life, actually duck, so that when I'm reaching up, if you hear a meow, that is my cats. Probably wondering why I'm ghost Spider-Manning in my office. All right. So, shooting range time. I want that. I'll play with that. What? Doesn't allow me to grip? Okay. Oh, but I thought I killed that one. I guess not. Fine. No, took my gun. I wanted it, you know? Whoa. That was weird. Doesn't allow me to grip. Okay, fine. Also doesn't allow me to change my select fire yet. Can I? No, it still doesn't allow me to grip. Slightly annoying. Did I? Did it not? There we go. That's not that far away. In fact, that wouldn't be a distance that I would actually want to use that scope for. Yay, grenades. Wait, grab a few more grenades and proceed to close quarters combat training. Yeah, something tells me that that's not a good idea. Yeah. There we go. So you used to have like the grenades like in the center of your body, and then you'd have a spot on each side is like a holster. Now you have the grenades here, and then to the left of the grenades you have a melee weapon, and then you have two slots still for like a gun. You have one like upper chest, and you have one around your like right thigh. So I guess it kind of is like, you know, if like a main weapon kind of on your sling, and then, you know, that's across your chest, and then your sidearm kind of holster, or vice versa. You could have like you know, some tactical vests have a pistol holster right at, you know, your sternum area, and then you just, you know, sling the weapon off to the side. So it kind of simulates having that. All right. Somebody said something. Nope. Wondering that was just me checking the messages. Okay. CQB hangar. Depends. Let's go with the MP5. Does this actually have a working flashlight? That's supposed to be a flashlight, but it doesn't work. There we go. Actually, I'm going to leave it on. Ooh, fitness tracker. You're more than halfway towards your calorie movement minutes. Put the SMG on one of your holsters. Okay, fine. Are you happy? Didn't know why I needed to do that. I thought there was some sort of like, go ahead and climb this. On one of these, there's some sort of hidden gun. Yeah, it's this one up here. I'm gonna get rid of the MP5. Here's a desert camo M4. Wish I had some sort of a flashlight for that. Yeah, Chinooks would be a lot louder than that. It'd be deafening when that went over. And also an A10 is not that fast. What do I want? Honestly, I'll take the AKS-74. What in the heck? All right. You guys ready? Ah. Yeah, I used to be able to fold that one too. And back to headquarters. All right, so we're gonna customize something to take into the field. Don't know what. You guys let me know. Guess I could take that. By the way, the one thing I forgot to talk about was were these mannequins. They're kind of like your loadouts, so you could like save things here, especially guns and skins that you haven't yet unlocked. So this is like a special skin for the one sniper rifle, and you can't unlock the skin. You could only find it in a specific level. So I just threw it on one of these mannequins. This is a skin for Dragunov that I haven't unlocked yet, so I threw it on this mannequin just in case I wanted that one. Same thing with this. You know, I really have all of the guns unlocked, so there's, you know, nothing I really need to do here loadout wise except use it kind of as temporary storage. That's about it. So you could do a couple things. You could clear off the mannequin, or you can store what you currently have on you, or you can equip what's on the mannequin to you, so it like duplicates what's on the mannequin. So you could either like take off the gun and it, you know, goes away, or if you hit equip, it'll take everything that's on the mannequin and it'll make your current loadout that. So you could actually duplicate things that you don't actually have unlocked, that is. So currently I'm using a Scar Heavy Mark 17. In the game, it's called an FN Sacker. Obviously, they don't have you know, the rights to use realistic names of any of the firearms. So everything in here is kind of generically named. So this is an AR-85. Well, it's an L-85. British. I think it's the British combat rifle. This is supposed to be a Stayer AUG, and they call it the Zero-Stroyer. Or Zero-Stroyer, yeah. Should be a FAMAS instead of a LAMAS. They could have had fun with that, by the way. They had an extra L. They could have had a skin that had, like, a llama on it. See, guys? You got to think about stuff like that. AR-4, it's an M4. A Colt M4, an AR-15. G36. They call it GE36. Apparently General Electric owns that one. GE3. This is the HKG3A3. Fires a 7.62 NATO round in 308. AR-18 is just a Mark 18 Mod 0. Basically a shortened version of an M4. Couple different things. You get the AK-47, called the KA. AKM is the only one that they, that is a realistic name, but it's not. I don't think AKM is actually a copyrighted name. And doesn't. I don't think it has an intellectual property like I don't know, patent on the actual name itself. So FNP90. This right here is 45 caliber. It's UMP 45 by H&K. Right here is a Chris Vector, but the original name is KRISS. So apparently this is by some dude named Christopher. I don't know. So this is another 45 caliber submachine gun. Over here is an AKS-74U. So they just called it KA-74. This should be MP5. That's an MP5 SD. This is a Mac 11. And this right here is a Beretta Storm 4. So that's a 9mm rifle. An Arctic Warfare Magnum. I think it fires the Lapua round. I'm 338, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. They call this Dragunov. It's the Druganov or Dragunov M14 or M21 EBR, depending on how you kit it out. And of course, this is the M82 Barrett 50 cal. That's not a 50 cal. So, just in case you want to fire some massive rounds. Yeah, I think it would be a little bit more intense than that. They finally added this in, the DMG 249. Well, it's the M249 SAW squad automatic weapon. It's interesting because you can use this, side-fed magazine. I think it holds about 40 rounds or so. Or you could use a belt-fed. My only gripe about the belt-fed is that you don't actually load it like you would need to load it, which would be you slide the box underneath in this little retainer clip, and then you lift up the top, and then you take the belt and you lay it on top in the little channel, and then you close the door, and then you cycle it, feed the first round, which is funny because after the fall they actually have that. So like when you are between the box or the standard magazine and then the box fed, belt fed, I should say, box. Now you do use, it does go into the right channel, but you do none of the other things that, would require you to, properly load the gun. So it's cool. I don't know. I haven't really used it all that much. There's the BAR, the Browning automatic rifle. It's the World War II era thing. In fact, they brought in quite a few more World War II era guns. Shotgun-wise, they brought in the Mossberg or the Moss 590. This is actually a new addition to the PCVR version. Remington 870, another Mossberg, and then this is the SPA S12. It's cool because you can actually add the you were able to fold the stock up, but they got rid of that, like I said. And then this button underneath, when you're holding this, and yeah, if you hear that little click, this button underneath in real life changes it from pump to semi-automatic. So this is a semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun. Kind of like the Moss 500 better. It has a tighter spread shot, but you get your Luger, your M1 Garand or Garand, depending on how you like to say it. Thompson machine gun or the Tommy gun. The PPSH, and then the MP40. So you get some kind of throwback World War II era firearms in here. Well, it's a couple of grenades. You know, just have those sitting around. And then here are some of the pistols. Get the Battle Hawk, which is essentially the Desert Eagle. The 1911, which, you know, they don't have the word Colt there, so I guess they didn't have to worry about the licensing for that. The Glock 17, the Glock 18C. The MP is actually the Makarov. What else? Colt Python, 357 Magnum. You get the Beretta M9 2FS, which is a 9mm. And then they have the HK USP. And in fact, it's funny because if I look in the light here, you can see where it says USP, even though it says SUP, SUP. But normally I'm used to seeing these chambered in 45. And although technically you can get them in 40 and 9, it's like most of these guns here are 9mm variants, which is kind of stinks. I would like a nice 45 to be a sidearm, especially since you are losing a little bit magazine wise over the Glock 17, which has a bigger magazine. You get 13 with the SUP and you get 17 with the Glock 17. Anyway, so I guess I'll just use my kit right now. I have a Glock 17 with a flat dark earth bottom, and I have a flashlight that I could turn on and off. By the way, that laser thing you see is actually not a laser pointer from the gun. It's like your when you're selecting things, it's showing you where your hand is pointing at. So one in the chamber, and then I just have my I have this. Let's build something. Let's build an ACR. Well, 5.56 action. Let's see. The Delta scope. There we go. Let's see how that looks. You change the color. Get the close range scope on top. All right, 5.56 and 9. I think we're ready to go. So the next mission is one called Dust, which sounds like it's something straight out of Counter-Strike, but it's actually the name of a little scrimmage area. You guys let me know how well you're able to hear the game audio. Okay, I'm going to bring the volume up a little bit so you guys can hear it. Oh, I like how they give you a lot of starting weapons. Including these, by the way, which you can find around the map. Wonderful. They're riot shields, and then when you need if you have a pistol, you have like a quick reload, and then it pops. Another one pops back up. So, I mean, I guess you could call that cheating. I don't know. It's kind of cool though. I like it. All right. Ink. To make sure I still had one in the chamber. I didn't have to cycle the bolt. What the? Yeah, that happens, by the way. It's not fun. Because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's like, oh, you ran into my arm, and my arm is going with you. That's great. Oh, out. Hide behind here. Forgot to put an A in PEQ on here, but I guess I don't need it. Earned your bath. I'm back to the HQ. And let's see. I'm going to take a look at something here. Yeah, you guys let me know how things are looking and sounding. I know it's a Sunday at, no, I started around 12:30. Some people probably are not awake yet because it is the new year. By the way, Happy New Year to all of you out. Looks like a few people are watching. Feel free to say hi in the live chat. Let me know you're here. All right. So the next mission... What do I want to use? That is a good question. No, I gets rid of my... Go ahead and use this. I'll equip. There we go. Got this nice little M14. Just throw guns all over the place. Might as well. Yeah, I guess that'll be good to go into the next level. Kind of treat it like a designated marksman. We'll go ahead and do Forest 1, or the first forest level. I'm going to try to play them in order while I'm doing the live stream. Timber. Yeah, it's called Timber. Operation Woodpecker. Okay. Funny thing is you could actually crawl up in here. Used to be able to crawl up in there. Yeah. And, yeah, you can actually... you can actually fire it. Those are no joke, by the way. They hit. I think I'm going to keep zoomed out on this. Got the extended mag. 20. I'll let those guys advance. Where's that? Oh, that's coming from over. Oh, they got him.
Clear that house as fast as possible. We've got intel that they have a comm station over there. Make sure they can't call for reinforcement.
I killed the guy. Nice. Through the window. Oh. You shot at the wrong person, buddy. I don't... Why are my teammates up there? That was it? I doubt that's it. What the... Running. Yeah. Did I get him? Yeah, I guess I did. That's why I like the flashlight, because like little dark rooms and stuff. This is actually one of the collectibles. Odd sort of house. Don't believe I'd like to live here. I have everything I want. Fitness tracker. I've achieved my MetaQuest move goal for today by standing and waving my arms. Oh, jeez, what the... Ah! There he is. Come on. Peekaboo. Got him. Somebody over to the left, I think. Oh no, over here. Yeah. Oh, it's right here. Oh. My mag. Oh, hello. There's a sniper over there in that tree.
Watch your aim, goddammit!
Sure, why not? All right. Where are you, buddy? There he is. All right, collecting dog tags. First, I was going to show you guys a couple of collection locations, speaking of which. When you take out the sniper up in this nest, you can access this lovely... Nope. Not what I wanted to do. Holy cow, why are they shooting at me? You know what? Enough of that. And then over there on that sniper nest, you can get the green Dragonov, I believe. It kind of unlocks your ability to go in and unlock it later. It unlocks the ability to unlock. I know that doesn't make any sense, but so if you pick it up, it kind of unlocks the skin so that when you're at the correct level to use the skin, you can actually buy it in that skin. So that makes sense. Probably does for some of you. For others, you'll just have to play the game and figure it out yourself. Huh. I would expected like a secret weapon or something in here. Because, you know, porta potties. Modeled porta potties in video games. All right. Dog tag. These guys are randomly running against objects. anything in here? Anything in here? Oh, gotta go back. All right. Go ahead and advance. Go.
Need backup.
So the nice thing about this gun is it drops them pretty quickly. Nothing like a 7.62 to ruin their day. Up there. Whoa! Hello. Yeah, sometimes a 5.56 takes a couple rounds to put them down, but this gun. Oop. Lens glare. Come on. Where are you? Holy cow, hornet's nest. Come on, peek it. Curious. Hey, buddy, catch. All right. Punish the grenade. Can't forget that I also have melee weapon. They just added that in the last update. Melee was something that they had in the Quest 2 version, but they didn't have it in PCVR version. They've upgraded the graphics and textures of the PCVR version because I think they really want to try to link the two games so that you could do like more cross-play and stuff. However, I kind of feel like there are a couple of things that, like features that they took away. For example, like, folding a stock, if the stock had like a pivot point or something. But other than that, I think that generally the newest update to the game, which just happened at the beginning of December 2022, I would say that it made more upgrades than it did downgrades. overall. AI lacks. But I think it's better than it was before. Guns look better. For the most part. Function better? I don't know about that. But, yeah, so. All right. Yay. Got promoted. Huh. Sure, why not? Back to headquarters. Probably gonna call the stream here in a bit. Might do more later, believe it or not, because over the next 2 days I would like to do some more live streaming. But let's go ahead and take a look at a few things. One, in the dressing room, you can customize what your kit looks like. This is literally what my character looks like. You know, down to the rank patch on the arm, so to speak. So you can, you know, change what your, you know, your helmet, your hat. There are some really funny things in there, like a Roman helmet. Like, okay, fine, whatever. OSA helmet, which kind of looks cool, but at the same time, it's like, well, little dark. Plus, I don't know. The Gulf War one I think looks the best. This one you find on the prison break level. It's really cool. You find it up in one of the, not the sniper towers, but like on one of the roofs. Face, sunglasses, eye patch, and then there's a like a balaclava / like scarf you put over your face, but it's not compatible with this specific helmet. So, suit. There's different types of like armors. So you can actually get rid of. You could just do like the OSA suit. Suit 1, suit 2, medium armor, which is just like a little bib. Medium armor 2, medium armor 3, heavy armor 2. And you could change the color. So I had heavy armor 5. Do like a light vest, fleece vest. So, yeah, that's about it. Let's see, heavy armor 5. Don't even know what pattern this is. Yeah, I'll go with that green one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that works. You can also check yourself out in the mirror, which looks really bizarre, by the way. The mirror actually looked much cooler before. I don't know what the heck they did with this, but it's very strange. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the first look at Zero Caliber VR. Again, this is the PC version, not the Quest 2 version. I think it looks a lot better than the Quest 2 version. The Quest 2 version is fun. I usually don't play much standalone Quest 2, especially, well, when I'm playing a game, I'm usually at home and I want to, you know, be on my powerful computer. So I like to get the most out of my experience. But it's a fun game. Is it the best? No. Is it my favorite VR game? It can be from time to time, but I think that it is worth picking up, especially if it's on sale, because you can. And let me go ahead and show this. This is the squad operations room, and you can do quick co-op or advanced. If you go to advanced, these are some of the people who are playing in servers. You can actually host a game. Campaign, see missions. You could do up to 4 players. Friendly fire, have the AI on. You could set your password. And you could actually host a game right off of your PC, which is nice. You could, go through an entire campaign with friends and kind of get some sort of, that was glitchy, some like little first-person tactical gameplay going on. All right, folks. Well, that is about it. I think we're going to call the stream from here. But if you want to see some more gameplay later on or something else, I might play After the Fall later on today. I might play more of this. I also just got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yes. The Cowabunga collection, which has all of our favorite games from the late 80s and 90s, including the Nintendo and Game Boy and Super Nintendo and Genesis and the original arcade games, which is funny because you could tell that they're using like a MAME emulator built into into the base of the game for the arcade ones, but nonetheless, it's fun. It's on Steam, and you can do remote play together, which means if like you and a group of friends want to play, only one person has to have a copy, and you could share it with, cast it out to all your friends, and their computer links with yours, and you could have a playing party. In fact, there are some of the games on there are up to 4 players. It's fun. So, anyway. We will see you on the next one. Until then, I'm gonna make the peace sign. I guess I can't do that. Until then, peace out.